be no tags here, no rules here, and the Paris crowd eats the match up. The history between all of these men involved is deep and personal, especially with Roman and Seth, who seem to throw a little bit extra at each other. But also, Cody and Cena get their chance as well. But when it all comes to a head, there's a somewhat tense moment, but not the way that anyone would expect. Because Reigns is stopped on the outside by Rollins, just like at the Royal Rumble. But with this being a tornado tag, it means no disqualification, and Cody is showing a darker edge, which plays into the fact that he's willing to do anything to get his championship back, and he's wielding a sledgehammer, looking to finish Cena off. But then, boom! Drew McIntyre collects Cody with a claymore, and the force of this group is showing to be far too much. And now, Cena stalks Cody. He wants an AA, but Rollins comes through and stops him instead, and then gets the pin, which doesn't seem to sit well with Cena, who's twice had his moment robbed. Also, doesn't seem to sit well with Roman, who's fuming about how all of this went down, which leads to he and Cody waging complete and utter war on all of The Rock's henchmen. And it threatens to hijack the entire show. Adam Pearce is running around trying to put out spot fires everywhere. Cody goes at Drew, but of course Roman goes at Seth. And then again, the numbers win out because as Pearce is separating them, Drew McIntyre arrives and drops Roman. However, with John Cena now watching from the ring, the backup arrives, and it's massive. Cody's mentor, Randy Orton, and Roman's family and Jey Uso come out to make it 4-on-3. And it immediately backs up Rollins, Cena, and McIntyre to the ring. But as they advance on them, we see on the Tron that it's The Rock. And he has 2 words for everyone in the arena. War Games. Is exactly what this has come to. Cody, Roman, Randy, and Jey all trying to fight the good fight. And The Rock, in a rare appearance, is here to try and stop them. He finally gets the moment everyone has been waiting for as he and Roman go face to face in an official match. But it doesn't last long because Cena comes through and blows up the spot. He AA's Roman, and this time it's The Rock who doesn't seem overly happy with it. But everyone else has been doing the same to Cena, and him taking out Roman leaves only 3 men left standing in the match. That's Cena, Rock, and Cody Rhodes. And Rhodes throws everything he's got at both men, but it's far too much, and once again, he falls to the power of Cena, who hits an AA. But then, controversially, The Rock stands in front of John Cena, and he takes all the glory by hitting a people's elbow and making a cover. He gets the win for Team Rock. Cody is once again left crestfallen, dominated by the much more powerful force. His life and career has been tipped upside down since saying no to The Rock. But those who have said yes have gone from strength to strength, and The Rock has assembled everyone together for an unprecedented appearance in order to honour John Cena. And the way in which he does it is firstly to give Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins their props for helping Cena through his farewell tour. And that doesn't seem to sit overly well with Cena for a start. But The Rock does make good on his promise to honour him. And he says that the next PLE will be named Ruthless Aggression. And the entire show will be dedicated to John Cena, and he's even giving Cena the power of choice. He's giving Cena the chance to choose who he faces to defend his world title against. And Cena with a chip on his shoulder, takes the stage to let us know who. You know, there's a lot of people who still don't think I can do this on my own, and that's fine. At my age, I get it. You know, there's people who think I need others to step in, and I get it. Which is why I made the decision about who I want to face, and that man is Cody Rhodes. This all started with you, so this is where it needs to end. For 25 years, I struggled and fought against an outnumber, and I won. Cody can't even handle it for a few months. So let's bring this all full circle, and one-on-one, you can learn the true meaning of ruthless aggression. Cena versus Cody, where this all started. Only this time, it's a pure one-on-one contest, and everyone who has said yes to The Rock and gone from strength to strength isn't anywhere to be seen. And this is where Cena will be at his most vulnerable. Cody is younger and faster. Cena is showing his age. He puts up a fight because that's just how he's built. But ultimately, it's Cody who's able to hit a Cody cutter. Cena desperately has to roll out of the ring. And as Cody is fighting with the referee to get out at him, Cena gets up and is looking to stoop to the lows we've become accustomed to. He grabs a chair, but this is where the crowd actually starts to get behind him. They don't boo. They just plead with him to show some honor, to show some respect on this night. Appealing in his honor. Cena actually thinks better of it. He throws the chair down and the crowd goes berserk. He's visibly moved. He's realized that the people were with him all along. They've carried him through all of his biggest moments in his career, and he salutes them, and the place explodes even more. Cena runs into the ring, and here we go. He fires off on Cody in classic Cena fashion. The crowd left, cheering him on every single move as he hits the 5-knuckle shuffle. And he calls Cody to his feet. He wants an AA. He picks him up. But no, Cody slips out. And then Cody hits a crossroads. But both men collapse onto the floor in exhaustion, which then brings out the final boss. He picks up the chair and he slides into the ring. He helps Cena up, then grabs the chair. He wants to hand it to him. He wants him to use it on Rhodes. But Cena, after taking a moment to look around the crowd again, thinks better of it. And he throws the chair to the ground and he defies The Rock. And he says, no. Then The Rock stands deadpan, staring a hole through John Cena, and it feels eerily similar.
What if Cody Rhodes sells his soul to The Rock and turns heel against John Cena in John Cena's last match?
I haven't won a single match since WrestleMania, and it dawned on me last night. I think I'm willing to do anything.
At Ruthless Aggression, we get a heel Cody Rhodes. Just imagine. What if?